Why does the Bible state in the text that there will be no other gods besides Yahweh? I'm intrigued. Because it's a very interesting way to word it, right? There's an admittance that there are other gods, but Yahweh is going to be the one that you focus on, that you worship, that you have a covenant with. But that doesn't mean that those others don't exist and that you can't pull from them, can't speak with them, can't coalesce with them. It just means that this is the deity Yahweh that must come first. In the Bible, admittedly so, it states that Abraham, Terah, Jacob, something like that, worshipped other gods beyond the river. But now you're only going to worship Yahweh. So it tells us explicitly that these tribes were polytheistic. They worshipped other gods. It was normal. There was nothing different. It was stereotypical at the time. Now, why would there be a necessity to centralize? I'm just going to put it to you straight. Political reasons, financial, economic reasons, social, and who would benefit from that move? Who would keep a job from that move? Centralizing worship, making it more difficult for other people to get to a temple. You know, it took them a very long time and they didn't knock down all the temples. Like they tried to pretend like all the temples they didn't do. But let's pretend, right? The priests, the king, the elites, ruling class, yeah, because guess where it's going to bring more money? To that one location. And guess how much easier it makes it to keep an eye on people at that temple where everybody has to come to now. Oh, that's interesting. So while we're here in the 21st century, not me, well, I used to, looking back going like, oh, this is divine and sacred. It's dudes not necessarily being inspired by the sacred, but they're taking their everyday life and inspiring it into what we call sacred text. The everyday life is what was affecting those sacred texts. These are dudes letting out tweets. These are 1,000-year-old tweets, but they paid extra for the service so they could put a lot of stuff. Okay, not so much that. And I'm not trying to like delegitimize, that stuff. But that's how we really need to think about it. Sure, they're inspired by their God. Sure. I'm not going to take that away from anybody. But quite frankly, they're motivated because of just like we are today, right? They want that money. They want that talk. People are going to come from afar and they're going to get to hear things, right? It's almost like a social aspect as well. It's going to drive the local economy, but it's also, again, going to give you the ability to like, what's up with the such and such temple at such and such place with such and such priests? So yeah, that's why all those other gods had to go bye-bye. Because they want that motherfucking influence.